In the fast-paced world of Formula One, Ferrari has long been associated with excellence and success. Ferrari is one of the most iconic and successful Formula One teams of all time. However, in recent years, the team has struggled to compete with the likes of Mercedes and Red Bull. As we go further into the 2023 season, the Scuderia faces a unique challenge on the horizon: the possibility of bidding farewell to both of their star drivers, Carlos Sainz and Charles Leclerc. In this video, we'll go into Ferrari's intriguing driver situation. So where are the two drivers headed? And has a conclusion been reached? Ferrari, keen on retaining their current lineup, faces uncertainty regarding their star drivers' future intentions. Carlos Sainz has been associated with a potential move to Audi, while Charles Leclerc is reportedly exploring his own set of options. It's an interesting puzzle where personal aspirations meet the demands of a legendary team. Carlos Sainz, a name synonymous with consistency in Formula One, has been a steady presence on the grid. His track record consistency, finishing within the top 5 of the Drivers' Championship for the past 2 seasons, reflects his reliability. Beyond his performance, Sainz possesses a valuable trait: being a team player. Within the Ferrari garage, he's earned respect not just for his driving skills, but also for his ability to work with the team to put up a united front. Yet, in the world of racing, where the fastest stars shine, Sainz finds himself in the shadow of his teammate Charles Leclerc. There are doubts about whether he can lead Ferrari to a world championship in certain quarters. Sainz has also been criticised for his lack of aggression. He's not always willing to take risks, and he can sometimes be too cautious. This has cost him on several occasions, such as in the 2022 French Grand Prix, where he lost the lead in the race to Verstappen after making a conservative pit stop. While Sainz may lack the aura of a special talent that surrounds Leclerc, his dependability and teamwork play a very key role in Ferrari's pursuit of success, reminding us that sometimes consistency is the unsung hero in the high-speed world that is Formula One. Charles Leclerc, undeniably one of the swiftest drivers in the Formula One universe, has consistently showcased his raw speed on the racetrack. Leclerc is a more exciting driver with more potential. He's even been referred to by fans as the future face of Formula One. Keep your fingers crossed for that one, as the next few years will be the deciding factor. This season, his victories in 2 races has emphasised his undeniable talent. The prospect of him contending for 3rd place in the Drivers' Championship adds another layer of excitement to his career. However, amidst the brilliance, there's a touch of unpredictability. Leclerc's love and fondness, if we do say so, for audacious moves occasionally lead to critical errors. A perfect episode unfolded during the 2022 Monaco Grand Prix, where he found himself in the lead only to see his race go south due to a daring yet ill-fated overtaking attempt on Sergio Perez. Such incidents serve as a reminder that even the most amazing talents are not immune to the occasional stumble on their path to greatness. So stay tuned as we unravel the story behind Ferrari's driver situation and speculate about the exciting possibilities that could shape the team's future. Let's examine something real quick before we dive into the main team. We know some of you might be wondering how the relationship between the two Formula One stars is. You know, given the situation we earlier explained. Well, as far as we know, there's no bad blood between us, at least that's what they want the fans to believe. In the Ferrari team, there's a friendly rival between Sainz and Leclerc. They both share a common goal: bringing Ferrari back to Formula One glory after a 16-year dry spell. What's fascinating is how evenly matched they are. It's a healthy competition, challenging them both to excel and giving Ferrari fans hope that their beloved team might clinch that elusive championship title once again. Let's get into more details. Ferrari is most likely eager to keep both Sainz and Leclerc, but it is not completely clear whether or not the drivers want to stay. Sainz is reportedly considering a move to Audi, which is entering Formula One in 2026. Leclerc is also reportedly unhappy with Ferrari's recent performance and is considering a move to another team such as Mercedes or Red Bull. The question on your mind is probably why Ferrari is at the risk of losing their star drivers. Well, here are a few reasons why Ferrari might be at risk of losing their star drivers. Firstly, the team has been underperforming in recent years. They haven't won a Drivers' Championship since 2007, and they haven't won a Constructors' Championship since 2008. This is frustrating for both Sainz and Leclerc, who are both ambitious drivers who want to win races and championships. They just might be frustrated with the team's recent performance. I mean, if we look at it, Ferrari has not won a championship since 2008. And it's not been a really strong contender for the title in recent years. Another reason that comes to a close second is the fact that Ferrari has a reputation for making strategic mistakes. This has cost both Sainz and Leclerc points this season. For example, in the Monaco Grand Prix, Leclerc was on course for victory, but Ferrari decided to bring him in for a pit stop under a virtual safety car. This dropped him down the field and he eventually finished 4th. Ferrari also has a long history of making controversial decisions, and its management has been criticised by some for being slow to react to change. Thirdly, Ferrari has a history of internal politics. This has led to some tension between Sainz and Leclerc, and this may be a factor in their decision to leave the team. This is just a possibility, as we earlier discussed. The two racing stars are on good terms. Finally, Sainz and Leclerc may simply be looking for a new challenge. Both drivers are still relatively young and have many years ahead of them in Formula 1. They may be looking for a new team that can give them a chance to compete for the championship. What do Sainz and Leclerc really want, you might also ask? Well, it's pretty straightforward. They want to win races and championships. These guys are like top-level gamers aiming for the ultimate victory. Imagine playing a game, but the fun part is winning, right? That's how they see racing, and frankly, there's absolutely no wrong in that. Now, Carlos Sainz has said he's happy with Ferrari, but is also keeping an eye out for other cool opportunities. It's like being content with your favorite game, but if someone offers you a chance to play an even cooler one, you'd consider it, right? On the other side, Leclerc has been a bit more vocal about his feelings. He's basically said, "Hey, I want to be in a car that can win races." It's like being stuck with a slow character in a game when you know you could do way better with a faster one. Leclerc even hinted that he might leave Ferrari if they can't give him a competitive car. Now let's talk about Ferrari's future. Imagine if they lose Sainz and Leclerc. It's like losing your best players in a game. Ferrari might be in big trouble. They don't have anyone as good waiting in the wings to replace these stars. It's like trying to rebuild your team from scratch in a game. It takes time and patience. But there's a big chance Ferrari could keep Sainz and Leclerc if the team makes some smart changes and becomes more competitive, basically leveling up. They might just convince these star players to stick around for more races and more chances at that elusive championship win. Another question you might ask is, what does Ferrari need to do to keep Sainz and Leclerc if they show signs of leaving? First, the team needs to improve its performance. Ferrari needs to be able to compete for the championship regularly. Second, Ferrari needs to show Sainz and Leclerc that it's committed to winning. The team needs to invest in its resources and make the necessary changes to be successful. Finally, Ferrari needs to give Sainz and Leclerc the support they need to succeed. This means giving them the best possible car and engineering team, and it also means creating a positive and supportive environment. It's important to remember that both players have not made any confirmed statements about leaving Ferrari, and Ferrari has also not made any statements concerning their futures, even as Charles Leclerc's contract is coming to an end. Wonder what that's about? As usual, we'll find out in due time. In the fast-paced world of Formula 1, Ferrari is facing a challenge. Their star drivers Sainz and Leclerc are thinking about what to do next. They both really want to win races. Ferrari, a team with a great history, needs to change to keep them. The future is unclear, but one thing is sure. If they make the right choices, both the drivers and Ferrari can succeed in this high-speed game. It's a race on the track where every move matters, and winning is the goal for everyone involved. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. You can also comment on your opinions concerning the Ferrari saga. We'll be happy to see your opinions.